Ooh, ow. Guys, hey. Hey. Happy Tuesday. We started the week. We did it. We made it in strong. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. It is still summer, and I'll be damned if anybody tells me otherwise. I'm sorry, September is still summer. It's going to be okay. And you know what I saw that was absolutely atrocious? And I get it. Like, if you're excited for fall, sure. Not even being dramatic, guys. I saw a Rudolph nose on a car on the highway the other day. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think that this Rudolph nose is like a 12-month thing. I don't think this person ever took it off their car. And it was a nice car, too. So I don't know what's going on. It is still summertime, baby. I haven't been to the lake in so long. I'm finally going to be able to get up there this weekend. I'm so excited. So excited. But I was really grateful and had another beach weekend with my best friends of literally 25 plus years, like 27 years. It's the best thing in the world. But I do have an agenda for you guys. We are going to be talking about, the weekend. Sure, that's great. We're going to be getting into a new segment. I'm excited to introduce it. It's called It's a Sin. And if you know anything about me, you know, obviously, my private Catholic school upbringing that I'm extremely grateful for. So it's kind of a play off of that, but like I do say that phrase quite often, and I think it'd be interesting to kind of dive into it. So bear with me on that one. And then the third thing on the agenda for you guys, and people are telling me that they love this thing. They love the agenda. It's probably because it's so easy for you to skip through. Again, I'm just grateful for you watching me for a second. But again, this is all for you guys. You're welcome. Next on the agenda, we are going to go into death row meals. So interesting. You're so weird. Okay, but like your final meals, okay? I was chatting about this with Chuck and we were crying laughing over it. Like, it's just funny. I'm so interested to know what other people's like final like meals are. And this does include breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack or an appetizer of your choice, and obviously a dessert. And if you don't think we're going to talk about mine, you probably assumed correctly. So pumped about that. And then the last thing we're gonna do is just like a little sportsy rundown. Got some things going down in the sports world. I literally can't believe I'm in a freaking draft on Sunday. I'm pumped. Not a pick me, guys, just excited about it. This is not a sponsor either. My TikTok is still going with a lot of hits. I know, relax. It's just so freaking funny. Anyway, this is like my little end of the night protein snack dessert. I guess I love these. I really only ever see them at Whole Foods, and it's just a convenient spot for me to grab things. So I always grab this when I'm there, and it's really, really good. And I love this vanilla bean freaking flavor. It's delish. Drinkity drink of the night. So let's get into it. Weekend was amazing. Like I mentioned, I went back to the beach. I was up in Maine and it was just so perfect. Now it was super cloudy. It was like misting out, and it doesn't matter. Like, I'm sorry. Like I don't care what the weather is like. How can you be mad at when you're at the beach or in the ocean? Well, not in the ocean. You know what I mean? I love to get me in the water. Oh, see ya. Oh, boogie board. Hello. Big water girl. Big fish. Great movie if you've ever seen it. It's so good. Was there with my best friends of almost friggin' 3 decades. It's so strange and weird to say. But these are all females, and we have obviously been in each other's lives for so long, and our mothers we're very fortunate, are all still in our lives, and we do a mother-daughter weekend, and that was this past weekend, and it just is so special and amazing to be able to obviously spend time together as a group and catch up and talk about, memories and things of that nature, and the things that you remember that are so random that you haven't thought about in so long, but they're brought up. And, me and my girlfriends, we still keep in touch quite frequently. But it's great to, I think, see and appreciate our moms, right? And our mothers as women as well, and other women in our circle. And I do feel like that. I feel very safe and protective over that relationship. So we do this like competition every year. Usually it's a drink competition, and each mother-daughter duo, they present a drink that they've created. And, there's prizes, there's, comment section, everything. So you can definitely have a blast with this. Now, my mother and I are not that creative. I know, hard to believe, right? Hard to freaking believe. Have a hard time with that. I try really hard to be creative, but with these things, like, we just never succeeded. We thought we had a great idea, didn't even matter, still finished last. Like, literally last place. Like, comments were like, nice tries. Like, we got so many of those. Like, these girls are ruthless. But you have to be, like, pretty competitive, baby. So, these drinks that we would do, like, my mom and I, we did, like, freaking, I don't know, these Mai Tais, and we garnished it with fortune cookies. Meanwhile, there's other people, like, carving out coconuts, making fresh squeezed juices, pina coladas, freshly squeezed orange juice with crushed ice for an orange crush. Like, so yeah, we didn't really do too well. The last year we did it, we literally cracked open a can of like booze and just poured it over ice and garnished it with a grapefruit. Like, that's how much we didn't care. So this year, alcohol isn't really, like, honestly a thing with this group. And that is honestly so comforting, because I would go into mother-daughter weekend and like be so excited to party and like just get freaking trashed. And that's just not who I am anymore. And again, that's something that I am proud of. I don't feel like I have to explain myself, but it is moments like that where I do reflect on my past habits. And it is really refreshing to not have that mindset. So anywho, didn't do the booze competition. We did like bring your own board. So like every duo had a theme, and it was perfect for like grazing, pickings, appetizers. There's a Mediterranean board, there's a Italian board, there's a pretzel and cheese board, fresh fruit board, a calzone board, and then me and my mom, you know what we did. Desserts. And let me tell you, it was sweet, sweet redemption. It was redemption time, baby. Like, we took the cake, literally. Everybody did a great job, but I had to make up for it. And now there was no prizes. There were no first place, second place, third place, but we all knew there was an unspoken thing. Like, come on. It's freaking legit. Tell me you wouldn't be jazzed about that. Is there anything on there that you think that you would have liked that would have made it even better? Curious. But this weekend is definitely something that is looked forward to by all, I would say all year. I just think it's so, so amazing, and we've been doing it for so many years. I just can't be more happy and proud of the people like these women that I get to spend time with and just hear their stories. And everybody has a story, and nothing is picture perfect. And I think that's what's so great about being with old, great friends, is that they hold you accountable. They can listen to you while also just try to humble you, I guess, and be in your corner. But it's okay when these people hold up the mirror to you, because, they're in your life, and that's what friendship is all about. And just to sit and laugh and laugh and laugh. I know I'm extremely blessed with the female friendships I have in my life. I am so grateful because there is something so honestly so magical, and I hate to sound lame, but like there is something so magical about female friendships. And I had a freaking blast. It was so fun. Again, laughed our goddamn asses off, played games, chuckled, went for walks. Like, just, it was, and again, it was a cloudy day. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. And it's beautiful. My friend's property is absolutely stunning, and it's on the ocean, and it's gorgeous. How can you be pissed when you're with your freaking family? So wonderful, wonderful weekend, but totally took the cake. Like, when it came to that competition, again, there was no competition, but there was a competition, and I think we won fair and square. Just in case my fitness pals are interested in some of these nutrition facts: 190 calories, 7 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, 4 grams of total sugar, 18 grams of protein. So the base is almond milk. I freaking love it. I love it. If you, yes, I'll be tagging you guys, but like for real, if you see these, take it. Obviously buy it, but it's so good. New segment. Okay. New segment alert. This is something that I was having a conversation the other day, and I literally was like, oh my God, hold on. I'm so sorry. I need to write this down in my phone to remember to talk about this in the podcast, because this could be, I could roll with this. I could definitely roll with this theme, this theme to this segment. Okay. So this new segment is called It's a Sin. Meaning, like, again, I'm not trying to get, all into religion and all that stuff. I'm not. I respect your beliefs, but like, it's a sin or it's a shame. Okay. I do say this quite a lot. And 2 instances that I want to talk about that are examples for me that I have said, like, I don't know, handful of times, multiple times, to people on these specific topics, and it's freaking sad. Anyway, number 1, it is a sin when you get a lobster roll. All right. Now, these things are expensive. You can find a great deal in a good lobster roll, absolutely, especially where we are. Like, we're so freaking lucky to be spoiled with amazing seafood, especially Larry the Lobster over here. So they're expensive. So you want to get your money's worth. Absolutely. There's no freaking shame in that at all. But it's a sin when you spend so much goddamn money on that lobster roll and there's barely any lobster meat. Like, when I'm eating a lobster roll, I want to see claw. I want to see knuckle. I want to see, like, yeah. And I'll never forget, I went to a restaurant once. I'm not going to say the name of this place, but it's a very popular chain. And I got a lobster roll. And one of my friends, I found out, I knew, obviously, worked at this place. And I told them what I ordered. And they were like, Megan, you are so dumb. Like, in a loving friend way, You're so dumb. I don't know what that accent was, sorry. That lobster that you got for the lobster roll is literally squeezed out of a bag. So after I heard that, I did have to take a long break for lobster rolls, but I am back on the lobster roll train. I have been for the past, I don't know, like probably 10 years. I love seafood. It's 100% my favorite cuisine. I hands down. And I love meeting people who agree with me on that, because it's so good. So good. Just had mussels yesterday too, and sushi was so delicious. Oh my God. It was so good. Yeah, I played golf yesterday, by the way. I'm not talking about golf for a little bit because I'm so bummed. Yet again, have not broke 50. Once again, I had hit whatever, a 53. Now, we did play a hard course. Fine, whatever. I did have some good drives. I did have some really good, I had some good holes, and my putting has improved. My pitching wedge, I'm getting into a better, like, kind of spot with them, but still, like, I'm so bummed. So bummed. Back to, sorry to divert, but back to the lobster roll. Like, it's a goddamn sin if that lobster roll is not freaking loaded. And I don't mind spending the extra dollar or two, for this, but you better guarantee me that it's gonna be chunkity doo. You know what I mean. And my preferred lobster roll is hot butter, me personally. Cold butter, fine. Can't do the mayo. And I like mayo. I do. I like mayo. Woo! I need that as a t-shirt. But not in my lobster roll. The second, it's a sin. This is the degenerate side of me, y'all. But it is a freaking sin when you go and you buy somebody a $20 or like a significant scratch ticket number amount, whatever. You buy it for yourself, you buy it for whatever, a friend, as a gift, and not one single dollar is won on that. Like, I think it's a sin for you to spend $20 on a scratch ticket and you don't at least win $5 back. Like, what's up with that? I understand why people have gambling problems. I really do. It is a sin. Like, $20 is still a substantial amount of money, especially to give as a gift nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, $50 is the new 25. Seriously, it is, but it's fine. I was so upset though. I gave somebody a scratch ticket I usually do as a gift, like $20. If it's like someone's special occasion or like they did a hosting job or something, I don't know. I feel like a scratch ticket's always fun to give. Because that's something I'd like to receive, but it's fine. Freaking a $50 scratch ticket and not one prize. What's the point? Well, that's the lottery, baby. That's the lottery. That's the point of gambling. You're taking chances. And yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Like, you're just throwing your money away at a paper so that you can scratch it off with a quarter. Ridiculous. It's a sin. It's a shame. Whatever. You know what I mean. So that's the new segment. I hope you can think of something, or if you say it all the time, like, that's a shame. Or you're like, oh my God, it is a sin when this, that, the other thing. Like, yeah, I agree. I would love to hear a topic of something that you can correspond that segment with. Let me know what you think. The next part of this episode of Pretty Competitive, we are going to go into death row meals. Bing bong. Okay. So again, not trying to get morbid with you guys, but I feel like you can learn a lot about a person when they tell you these kind of things. And you can definitely think about it like psychologically, any way you'd like, but I'm just freaking curious, and I think it's a great conversation starter, and I think it's a great way to know somebody. Okay, so relax, Mike, relax. So this includes a breakfast of your choice, whatever you want, and you can go into full detail. I will never judge you because I love a buffet. Lunch, whatever, dinner, great, a snack or like an appetizer that you like, whatever, and then dessert. Absolutely. All right, so for your girl, Number one, breakfast. Most important meal of the day. Now, I used to be really into eggs. I really would love a brunch. I would really love a omelet. But to be honest with you guys, like I haven't really been on the egg train probably over a year. I've probably had eggs maybe twice in a year. And it was definitely due to a side effect of being on a GLP-1, which was nausea. I was very nauseous. And as you can imagine, eggies were definitely not my friend. So I would say if you asked me like 5 years ago, I'd definitely say like some sort of like omelet, like delish. And I still don't hate it, but like I would never order it now. Definitely French toast of some sort. I love it when it has freaking fruit on it or it's stuffed with something. Hello. Oh my God. Yes. Pour this maple syrup all over it. And I'm not asking for double syrup. Not Buddy the Elf over here, but I love to drown that French toast in syrup. My God, don't get me going. Definitely a side of bacon of some sort. Yeah, I want a cappuccino and I want a fresh squeezed thing of orange juice, please. Some little fresh fruit, great, perfect. You know, maybe nice, like, you know, a little breakfast, pastry. You know, it's my last meal. Why not? Go big, go home. Lunch. It's lunchtime. Still hungry. Definitely starting with like at least a dozen oysters, at least. And then definitely doing a good soup, whatever the soup of the day is. I hope it's delicious. You know, I love me a Greek egg lemon soup. Oh, it's my favorite. There's a restaurant down the street that does it so good. I would do definitely sushi. Sorry, I definitely would do a sushi roll. Spicy tuna, I know that's basic. I don't care. It's so good. There's this place that we went to yesterday and it's absolutely amazing. And it's like, it was super basic, but it's phenomenal. Like it's so simple too. Like that's what I love about sushi. Like it's simple. Used to not be into the wasabi. Whew. I can have sushi no other way. Wasabi only, extra wasabi, please. When I order sushi for takeout, I literally order extra wasabi. I love it. I'll never forget this weirdo that we went to college with. Thought it was so cool to, you know, show off. We all went out for scorpion bowls and like literally like had probably like a full quarter size, maybe a quarter size, like, but like think of ball quarter size, like a bouncy ball, like, you know, kid put that in his mouth. He's like, I can handle this. Like I can do anything. Blah, 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 blah. Dude almost freaking puked. He was sobbing at the table, like miserable. And I think that scarred me for a little bit, but don't matter. I love me some wasabi. So yeah, I think that's my lunch. And definitely like some sort of dinner roll at lunch too. You know, a little butter. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Maybe a popover. I'm going crazy. Dinner's arrived. Okay. I'm doing a full Thanksgiving turkey lunch dinner meal. Think of Thanksgiving, and I want every piece of that as my dinner. Okay. And then definitely a medium rare. Oh, actually, I wouldn't say medium rare. I would say rare filet with mashed potatoes. But obviously, the mashed potatoes are with the Thanksgiving meal. Yeah. So, I mean, extra, the more mashed, the better. I mean, again, this is my final thing. It's my final thing I'm going to be mowing on. Yeah, maybe some homemade mac and cheese. That would be so good. No Annie's or, you know, the box. I mean, as much as I love that, no, it's my final meal. I'm looking for some homemade mac and cheese. Little breadcrumbs on top. Oh, a little fresh cracked pepper. Oh, sign me up. Sign me the hell up. And then definitely like some sort of Mediterranean salad with like onions, extra onions, feta, like a really good vinaigrette. Sweet. It is appetizer time or pickings time, whatever you want to call it. I'm picking the lime Tostitos with homemade spicy guac. Easily. That's my hands down. Hands down. And for the best and final part, the desserts, guys. My final dessert is definitely going to be an ice cream sundae, like keeping it super basic, but I'm not doing any whipped cream. And I want that to be homemade hot fudge sauce. No like bullshit, like the stupid syrup that you squeeze out of the bottle. Like, yum. Not trying to yuck your yum. That's just not what I want. Then I'd probably do a piece of like vanilla cheesecake, fresh berries on top, maybe like some strawberries, something like that. And definitely an oatmeal raisin cookie, even with like icing on it. Oh my God, don't even get me going. An oatmeal raisin cookie, oh yeah. Definitely like an elite cookie for me. For freaking sure. So think about what I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I just think these are like interesting things to think about. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you having? And it's just, I'm always curious and interested. I was gonna say intrigued, hearing what people have to say. And I just think it's a great conversation starter. And I dare you to do that with somebody. Just ask them and see where the conversation goes. You never know. You never, ever know. But as always, I continue to persevere. So, in the world of sports, we got the Little League World Series going on. Do you guys follow that? I do. I guess I would say I do. I'm not like super into. I would say like right now it's equivalent to the World Cup for me. I'm not gonna really get into it until it's like down to the wire. But I do love seeing these kids play. I think it's really, really cool. And I love seeing the girls play. I think that's so amazing. And I think that is empowering to see. And all of these athletes are just so talented. And it's just, what a freaking cool ass experience. I have it on, sorry, over there. So, sorry, I'm pointing. Red Sox are doing okay. I'm so mad. I made a bet the other day and it didn't go through. Red Sox final score. It was literally on Sunday. And I think that was the 22nd. And I did final score 5-4 Sox. I thought it went through. The bet did not. And that was the final score. So I was probably just out like $12. Again, I'm not doing anything nuts, guys. Obviously, I've been in a gambling mode. I don't know why. I need to just win. I just need to win. I had a great win last week, though. Remember we talked about my humble brags? They're pretty damn good. I haven't really had a chance to play any games lately, other than, my Wordle and Connections and my Sudoku. Is it Sudoku or Sudoku? I say both. I say both of them. Whatever. Who cares? All done with this. Oh, looks like you're taking it out. Taking out the trash. Red Sox are doing pretty okay. We'll definitely take it. I'm definitely excited to get into some playoff baseball. The thing that I'm really excited about the most, though, is football season is almost upon us. Now, I have always been interested in football. Obviously, growing up in New England, being 20 minutes outside of Boston, growing up, and still to this day, just having close ties to the city and obviously the sports there. Always been a New England Patriots fan. Like, follow Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, obviously. Like, we know that whole shtick. Vinatieri, Brewski, like, yeah. Brewski, Teddy Brewski, yeah. Don't question yourself, girl. You know exactly what you're saying. So, counting down the minutes until this fantasy draft that I'm in on Sunday. Like, I'm just so excited that it's back. And again, I've been interested in football. I've been more interested in it within the last decade. But I just, again, it's not a problem, but it's fun. And I just think it makes Sundays interesting if you are doing that. Because every Sunday, yeah, from basically September to, what is it, February? Yeah, it's football on Sundays, on Mondays, and on Thursdays. So buckle up. buckle up. If you are in a relationship with a football fanatic, or you live with one, or it's your partner, or it's your sibling, it's your parent, whatever, you get it. You get it. So I'm excited. Definitely got a couple things lined up for the season, but I'm really excited for my Lions, guys. I really, really am. I'm excited for the Pats too. I just got rid of Booty. He wasn't getting much love. I get it. We'll see. And again, I'll be damned if you tell me that end of August is fall. Like, I will be damned. It's not even freaking Labor Day. And again, Labor Day is September, and we all know September is still... I will die on that hill, guys. I will die on that hill. So, Stranger Things. Papa! I promise I'm good. It's been a long day already. It's been a really productive day, though. I'm really glad to have had the day that I had. I feel like I have been manifesting and like seeing signs and symbols and like numerical sequences. And I know you're gonna be like, ooh, I don't care. But I don't know, I just feel like something right now is kind of like falling into place. And I feel like times are changing. Like, yeah, I get it. The seasons change, ready for something new. I've had a great summer so far. I've been seeing so many signs. Seriously, I don't even want to get into them, but just been trying to think clearly. I have been journaling a lot. That has been helpful. And just continuing moving my body. I still feel really, really good. And I'm not gonna lie, like, there are days where I absolutely struggle. Like a lot of people, work my ass off during the week, and then on the weekends I try really hard not to just let it all go. And that's hard, especially when you are in the summertime and there's something almost every weekend, and the priority for nutrition is not always there. And I guess I understand that. So I I really do try to do the best that I can. So yeah, I really like, again, I'm not trying to plug it or anything. I have no connection to it at all. I just really enjoy it. Those kind of drinks would help me when I was on my GLP-1, when I was weaning off of it, because I did microdose for a while. Food, looking at a plate of food was tough, but drinking food, was easier for me because it was one and done in like 30 seconds. And I think that also contributed to my weight loss. Now, I know slugging protein shakes and protein, whatever, smoothies, fine, aren't the best. You obviously want to incorporate more nutrition into your diet when you are dieting or in a calorie deficit, blah, 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 blah. We get it. You want to add some more stuff, but that's just me and my experience and what helped me. So I have a pretty stacked week, very busy at work. I'm very happy to be end of the month again, guys. Wackadoo, freaking wackadoo. As I mentioned, I'm excited to go back up to the lake. Gonna have dinner with some of our really good friends, and not to celebrate that it's over, but people have schedules, and it's nice to get together when you can. So I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing to support me. I have a surprise or something that I'm excited to talk about in the upcoming weeks. So please stay tuned for that. Very interested to hear your thoughts on something I'm really excited to talk about and explore with you. Thank you so much for listening to Pretty Competitive. Wishing you nothing but the absolute best. Think of those things that we talked about today, guys. Like, it's a sin and your death row meals. So curious to know what yours are. Please comment if you're brave enough. If you're not brave enough, can you just let me know? Because that proves to me that you were listening. Sure, fine. But like, please, I would just be interested to have that conversation with you. So have a wonderful evening. I can't wait to chat with you guys next week. And yeah, peace out. See you later. Be safe. Be good. Make smart choices. Yeah, I sound like your mom, I know, right? Bye. Have a good night.